It's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. On its own, this is a perfectly good and serviceable prompt. There are many directions in which this can go. People can look at it and interpret so many different creative angles with which to view this. When I first opened the 48-hour film challenge email and saw it, I got excited. Then I read the rest of the email. The issue I've been having a lot, not only with film challenges, but with writing challenges and really anything that I can be challenged at, is that the prompts are feeling a lot less like prompts and more like restrictions. This weekend's film challenge dictates that I must consider the theme, feature no more than 6 shots, at least 3 must be still, feature 2 perspectives, feature at least 1 language other than English, feature 1 public engagement, use only diegetic sound, be produced with personal means and in collaboration, and not exceed 4 minutes. A prompt normally is defined for its ability to get people to start thinking. When you look online at writing prompts, many of them are lenient. The idea is less about creating something specific and more about just creating something. They operate under the incontrovertible principle that each person has a unique perspective that will keep the creations diverse and interesting. However, when a prompt has so many different stipulations, it stops being about thinking and more about thinking to fit a mold. The deluge of creative thought is suddenly channeled into a more controllable stream, and what could have been a wide diaspora of creativity turns into a collection of dreary, overly long, locked-off shots of public areas with French poetry mumbled from beside the camera. In particular, the imposition of restrictions like shot limits or a disallowance of post-sound wall off certain areas of film nearly entirely, accepting absurd workarounds that compromise one's ability to make a good film. When you include restrictions on film language in addition to superficial restrictions like feature 1 language other than English, the prompt becomes less about where the train of thought takes you and more about ticking boxes off along the way. Look, the next one is going to be public engagement. I hope you like watching film students interact with strangers. Obviously, these restrictions aren't inherently bad. There are reasons why these are and should be put in place, but the prompt told me to begin at the beginning. When I go back to the beginning, when I started doing film challenges, I think they were more fun. We would sit in someone else's kitchen and just write whatever came to mind, and the next day we could go out and make something. There weren't the same restrictions on how we used film, just a lenient theme and a time limit. So when I participate in film challenges, I want to do them how I would do them, not how I'm allowed to do them. I'm still unhappy with the fact that sometimes prompts are more creatively limiting than they are creatively inspiring, but I guess that's something that could just be solved by not participating in the challenge and making things how I actually want to make them. So this video is just that. I've ignored the rules of the challenge and made the video how I wanted to. I also adhered to the rules with the challenge and made the same video with those restrictions. You can find both of them at spencergrant.co.uk/sometimes-prompts-are-bad. See which one you think is better. And hey, if it turns out that I'm super wrong and somebody makes a great film that blows everybody away, I owe you a drink. But I won't apologize for what I said in this video. I was a different person when I made it.